Some people only study when they feel inspired, and some have learned to force their brain to learn even when they're tired, bored, or dead inside. Guess which of those two dominates any room, any company, any future? If you're done relying on motivation and want to learn 10x faster through raw mental discipline, stay here. What you'll see in this video could make you dangerous, in the best possible way. You sit down to study, and within 5 minutes you're already on your phone doing something useless. Your brain seems to have a radar for everything, except what actually matters. Deep down you want to learn, but some invisible force keeps pulling you away. And by the end of the day you feel guilty for failing again. What's worse is seeing others learning 3 times faster than you. They seem to have some special learning chip while you're stuck in tabs and distractions. You try to copy their method, but nothing sticks. And a thought creeps in. Maybe you're just not wired for this. But that's a lie. Your brain isn't broken, it's just out of tune. You were never taught how to operate the machine. No one showed you how to control your mind to actually learn.
Research by psychologist Angela Duckworth shows that people with high self-control perform better academically than those with high IQs. In other words, success doesn't belong to the smartest. It belongs to those who force themselves to keep going when every part of them wants to quit. Step 1. Start ugly, but start. Forget motivation. Waiting to feel ready is how people stay stuck forever. Just begin, no matter your mood, state, or situation. The brain doesn't care about aesthetics. It learns through action. Write 1 line, open 1 book, take 1 step. Momentum is everything. Step 2. Militarized learning. It doesn't matter if you feel like it. Study goes in your schedule, like a soldier steps into battle. Nietzsche said, freedom doesn't come from fewer rules, but from self-imposed discipline. Pick a specific topic, set a fixed time, and do it with or without motivation. Forcing routine is like carving character with a dull blade. It hurts, but it works. Step 3. Immediate philosophical reward. Your brain is built on reinforcement. If you study and then reward yourself, it begins to crave the habit. Use this. Study for 25 minutes and reward yourself for 5, with chocolate or total silence. Pleasure makes discipline sticky. Step 4. The eternal return of crappy notes. Never wait to understand before writing things down. Start messy. Write what makes sense in the moment. It'll look bad, and that's fine. Review later, refine later. Thinking on paper is part of learning, not proof that it's complete. Step 5. Mental gladiator training. Every time you want to quit but push through, you transcend yourself. Nietzsche believed chosen struggle shapes the soul. Studying when you want to rest is an act of creation. It's not about genius. It's about becoming someone who doesn't run from the fight. That's real strength. Nietzsche never wrote a study guide, but if he had, he'd probably start with, "He who has a why can bear almost any how." That single line holds the essence of self-overcoming. When you force your brain to learn, even when it resists, you're training what he called the will to power, the inner strength that turns pain into progress. Real learning, for him, happens when you stop seeking comfort and start seeking strength. It's not about memorizing facts, but building a mind that withstands, persists, and creates. In Nietzsche's view, the strong person isn't the one who knows the most. It's the one who survives chaos. Applying that to studying means ditching motivation and learning like you're going to war, with courage, structure, and total disrespect for laziness. Nietzsche believed growth is painful, but pain is the only honest way forward for anyone who wants depth. Learning, then, becomes an act of rebellion against mediocrity. You're not studying just to pass exams. You're studying to become someone unbreakable. If you're tired of self-sabotage and want to force your brain to obey, you know what to do. Subscribe and join the team that doesn't run from the fight. Most people think learning depends on talent or inspiration, but that's a comforting lie. The brain is an adaptive machine, and you're the one who programs it. The moment you stop waiting for willpower and start enforcing action, everything shifts. Knowledge doesn't come from desire, it comes from discipline. You don't need more saved PDFs or another Monday promise. What you need is a decision. From now on, learning is a command, not a suggestion. It'll hurt, you'll get lazy, you'll have off days. But that's exactly when you win. When no one's watching and you keep going anyway. Because if you can force your brain to learn, you can conquer anything.